All right, Orange fans, are we ready to make this happen? I am, because it's in my way. So let's get started on it right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rusty Oliver Man. This here's the WD that I bought for dear old dad a good while back, several years ago. And he hasn't got to use it much, and it started to overheat. So I took the head and had it gone through, and the guy did find a few things with it, so hopefully she's ready to go. I just got it back the other day and drove home, and it started pouring rain, so I want to get this put on before that surface rests, and then we lose ground on that. But I think I got everything cleaned up enough that we can get started. There's more to it than just meets the eye. There is a couple 3/8 bolts, actually 3 of them. So I guess I'm not done. I got one more to clean up somewhere. But you got these 3/8 bolts, and then you've got 1/2-inch bolts. So you got 2 different torque specs to work with. And then you also have, to add a level of difficulty, up here you have your thermostat housing bolts on, and then here you have this plate. So that one particular is kind of odd to try to get those torqued down, but we will make it happen. Buddy the dog, what are you doing, pal? Hey, what do you know? That's what I thought. Okay. All right, well, if I was real super smart, which we already know the answer to that one, I would try to find that bolt right quick, which I'm pretty sure is this one. So we'll clean it up real quick, and then we should be better. What I'm gonna do, I guess, to give it some time whilst that's going on, I will coat the head gasket. I use the copper coat. Some people will say, hey, you don't have to do that, but it seems like I have better results when I do stuff like that. I like that it's windy, because that's keeping things cool in here for working, but it's also going to blow all my stuff around, and I'll probably lose some of it, you know. All right. If I was real smart, I would have made sure that I had it the right way. I think I do. That looks more gooder. Come on, gently, gently, gently. I think we're down. Looks nice anyway, don't it? All right. I have, what have I? No. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got those. I got 4 here. Why are there 3? Looks like there's 3 short ones. And that's not what I have. I have 2 short ones. I promise it'll all make sense when we're done. I don't remember if the head was off of this when I bought it or not. You know, it sat outside for a good while. These we're gonna put that gasket on, so we need to wait a second. I'm just trying to run through in my mind here what kind of stuff we got going on. Oh, there we go. There's our other one. Ouch! Knudsen. I will probably take those back out here just before tightening, and what am I trying to say? Put a drop of oil on them, on the threads. I thought I was prepared, but it turns out I'm a little bit unprepared. So that's fine. I mean, it'll work. I gotta go get a lock washer for that because I don't think I have enough. Maybe I'm not even supposed to use them, you know, but I'm gonna, so that they're all the same. That one should be 2 of these similarly shaped Watchamies. That one goes there, this one goes there. Let's put this plate on. I use a little bit of the good stuff on this just because of the nature of it being water, you know. Might have been better to have it the other way. Would it fit better that way? Yeah, it would. Dum but that's okay. I really don't know why this is here. If they used this engine in something else and it had another water elbow or manifold or something on it. That's a history question for some orange person out there that isn't me. And like I said, where's the dipstick on this mother trucker? There's that. Oh, so close. So close. Let's put some stuff down here. Oh, yeah, that's the way it goes. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get a piece of that heater hose, but that's okay. We can put that in later. It's probably better because it's actually going to interfere with the torquing of that outside head bolt. See, isn't that a bizarre design to have that encompass your head bolts, so then you have to deal with that problem too. I got one lock washer to get, and then we should be golden. If I had a can of oil with me, I'd do it that way, but I don't. So do it this old-fashioned way. Sure, a lot of prep work goes into such like this. I tell you what, I'm doing so many different things at once here. It's pathetic. Alright, I think we're about ready to torque. We just need to spin these down a little bit better. For that, I brought a regular ratchet. Just tighten these all down where they're just barely snug. I mean, not at all, really, you know what I mean? I don't really understand why the 3/8 bolts, but they were worried about the edge of the head not torquing down. That's just kind of another oddball thing, but whatever. Yes, torque adapter. That should fit in there in both places. Good deal. Word on the street is that the 1/2-inch bolts are 70 and the 3/8 are 25. I'll do this one while I'm here. Switch to the torque adapter. And get the torque adapter stuck. Start over. That's the kind of garbage you get yourself into with the probably better. Should I go to the other side? I don't know. Like, will that fit? No. It needs to be like there. Alright. Back to the socket. Torque adapter. Is it gonna go this side, or do I need to go to the... Probably need to go to the other side. Alright, so they've all been torqued once. I need to do the 3/8 bolts now. That's just all the way I've always done this. Let's do the big ones first. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Great pair of Grandpa's torque wrench. It's getting hard to read. Yeah, they're fine. I will, of course, we'll do this again when it's hot. All right. Well, we're plugging along, friends. We're plugging along. That's done. So now it's time for rocker arms. And we really need to get our second 9/16 here, because we need to be able to lock those together. I got one here. I guess I could use the ratchet. Save myself some troubles. Luckily, these are all the same length. You know, Waukesha's, you usually have at least one that's longer because it holds your breather on top or air cleaner or something, depending on the model. So be aware. That's what I'm saying. Get this out, and then I can get my 77 out. Then I can get that number 2 co-op out because that lady finally got a hold of me. So I want to get that project wrapped up and out of my life. It's been sitting here too long, and I don't want it. Yep. All right, in typical ADD fashion, I'm jumping all around. I got the rocker arms bolted down. I'm procrastinating setting them because that is something that I absolutely hate to do for whatever reason. That is my least favorite part, is setting valve clearance. So I'll put that off till later. I got all the new studs put in, which I bought because, as you remember, that some of them twisted off, some of them weren't far from sadness. So I found a set on the internet brand new with the brass nuts, and I cleaned out all the threads. We put a little bit of Permatex on them because some of these, I believe, are wet holes, if I remember right. When you pull the stud out, water will come shooting out at you, so you want some kind of sealer. And I have my freshly rebuilt carburetor over here that I think I'm going to put on right now, and then that's out of the way. I'm trying to use up as much parts as I have so that they're not just laying around, because I'm getting sick of it. I've got parts everywhere for projects. My living room is full of parts. The front porch is full of parts. There's parts in the kitchen. There's parts out here. I'm sick of it. I want to start plugging through these projects. Today is really nice weather day. It turned out, so it's easy to plug through some of this. If it was this temperature every day, I could probably get 4 or 5 things done each day, but we just got to go with what we're given. So let's see if we can't make this go. And I betting that I don't have no more cotter pins, or cotter, yeah. It's looking to me like, you know, perhaps I'm gonna have to go get some. I thought that they were in the rods, and they are not. So that's something I have to go get real quick. And then probably also the correct size wrench, because of course that's 1/2 inch, and I don't have that here either. Oh, you're still there, good. Don't mind me. Readjusting back here. All right, if I do this correctly, I'll dump that entire plastic box full of cotter pins, and then I'll spend 1/2 an hour picking them up. So let's try, you know. I'm betting we need one of these. Is that the size that fits through there? It is. This one should be slightly larger. But it's not. So, is that the same kind? I tell you, I am just... I'm gonna find all the same ones now. Okay. See, this poor box has in fact been dumped multiple times. So they're not anyway laid out anymore by the correct watch-a-meat. See, that one's too, I don't like that. That one's too small. I want the thickest one possible because, you know, if that fails, you got a bad, sad time, you know. guess that's what it takes, though. We'll pull that there, or not, you know, or not. There we go. Let's set this out of the way so we have some chance of keeping it from falling. I don't even remember if I showed you rebuilding this or not. I think I filmed part of it, and I don't know that it ever made it in a video. So if I did, I'll throw that footage in right here. All right, let's see how the carburetor is. I actually put both carburetors in this evapo-rust overnight. And I need to get my other bucket because this leaves like a film on there and it needs to be rinsed off. So let me get that. All right, now we're ready to go. Look at how it takes it down to bare metal. Evapo-Rust is pretty amazing stuff, I have to say. I mean, it even got in there. This carburetor wasn't too bad. It went through a few cycles on the magical ultrasonic cleaner too. But after that, that other carburetor was bad, so I had to put it in the stuff, and I thought I might as well do both. But see, we got to do some more scrubbing because it leaves like a, I don't know. All right, come on, you. Let's go. I really need a new air breather hose. I don't think that's in very good shape, is it? But I won't do that. I'll just fight and fight. And fight some more, and fight a third time. Another thing that's coming up that we're gonna have to start thinking about is fair projects. What do we want to take to the fair? Because we're gonna have to start getting that stuff ready very soon, you know, because it will sneak up on you. It'll be here before you know it. I think before I hook that up, I'm gonna turn it on and make sure we got good gas flowage. We should have, but I just feel like it's one of those things that I gotta know. Ugh. Okay. Gas through here? Oh yeah, we got flowage. If we do this right, we'll twist this up. That's what we want, right? Ah, I like how we're getting it sealed up though. So we're very close. We've got a water hose to get, which if I really searched around here, I probably could find one. Let me take it loose. I guess I lost the hose clamp that was on there, but whatever. I mean, this is one we had to cut to get it loose. Yeah, we got to find us one of these. Do I have one? I don't know. But I will go check. And if I do, then I think this side of the tractor will be done. You know, other than finally bolting the muffler on, it's just stuck in there now. I'm going to see if I can rocket ship it like that Oliver guy. But I gotta get a hose here and then reclock that. That's not quite right. And then I think we should be down to the part that I hate, which is valve setting and what have you. So sure. All right, there's no going around it. It's time to do this, which I just am not enthused about, but I should probably take the spark plugs back out that I loosely put in to, you know, make it easy to turn her over. Should probably also buy some new ones, you know. What are the chances that the old Napa store will have some on hand tomorrow? I don't know. Can't do this tonight, you know, get it running, because we're missing that piece of heater hose. So I just as well, you know, do that tomorrow. But now I have to do this, which is so much fun. I can't can't turn it this way. And the crank is broke, or the hand crank is broke off, so you can't do that. I think that this one is loose now. Well, let's keep going until we see. Okay, number 4 should be ready now. The firing order is 1, 2, 4, 3, and according to the magical internet machine, everybody argues about what to set these, because I guess the book says to set them hot. And so what I've decided is 12 sounds like a great number. Boy, that seems loosey-goosey on there. And I bet you if I try the 1/2 inch, it's gonna be too small. So what I figured we would run into. I need to get that little deal that I've got before I screw this up. I've got that valve adjuster thing, and I think that's what I need to do. Yeah. Let's try this. Get in there. All right. There it is. Yeah. Roll tight. Beautiful. Beautiful. That should be plenty tight. But let's overdo it, you know. Yeah, that's good. I'd like it a little tighter than that. I'm happy with that. Okay. So, if that was 4, then the next one we should be able to do is 3 as soon as we turn it. A little more. Right about there. That's super tight. That's super loose. Sure. Okay, that's not going at all. That's great. What's happening here? I should feel that going there. Isn't it amazing how they can get so far off? One, 2, 4, 3. So now we're going to do 1 because 4 is going to come around. All right. Number 1. Too tight. Too tight. Come on, Oog. She is tight. Can't get in there to it. I would like to see it a little bit tinier. There. Good. See what that did. Too much again. Darn. See what that did. Come on. Oh, I'm just not happy with that yet. That's too much. This right here is why I don't like doing this. Second guess myself. And then I'm never happy. I'm never happy with it. So now we're gonna do 2 as soon as 3 straightens itself out. I really like that. All right, now it's time to double check. So 2, the next one we'll check is 4. Check 4. Good. Good. I'll check 3. Right there. Good. 1. Check 1. Good. That's a little bit. I'd feel better if it was a little bit tighter. That's why we check. That's 1. Next one we're going to check is 2. Right there. One, 2. Let's do it again. Four. I'll do 3. Good. I'll do 1. Good. Good. Finally, we'll do 2. Right there. Good deal. That'll be good enough to go. Now, what I will do, I guess, is set that on there for the night, and we will bolt it down to run it the first time. But once the thing gets hot, I want to retorque the head. So we'll do that. I'm gonna see, hopefully tomorrow they have spark plugs and that piece of hose. And if they do, then this project should be on the course to being a runner. So then we can send it back. I can have the space in the barn. I can get my 77 out, which hasn't been used for a good while. And I can also get this co-op out of my life. I got a few little things I'm gonna do to it, and I'm gonna send it on its merry way. But I'm hoping that this will be a very good success and it will run better than it ever has before. So that's where we'll call this one. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. That helps out the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. Tell me that you liked it or tell me that you hated it. Tell me I'm a moron. I really don't care, but anything that you say helps us out too. So thank you again, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.